Jordan, let you and the Bellwethers take it away.
Thank you, Teresa. In the sweet by and by, we shall meet on that beautiful shore. In the sweet by and by, we shall meet on that beautiful shore. I left my heavy burdens down the Cumberland. Let that water wash me over. I came up a brand new man. Now I ain't gotta worry, I ain't gotta fret. King of kings, the Lord of lords, has settled all my days. Going to the promised land, singing with the angel band. Gonna put my hand in the hand of the man. Going to the promised land. Sometimes I forget to thank Him for all He's brought me through. He took away the old coat and gave me something true. Oh, in a world that's full of trouble, many things can bring it down. Spirit's always flowing, Lord, I feel it all around. Going to the promised land, singing with the angel band. Gonna put my hand in the hand of a man. Going to the promised land. I've got friends and loved ones already made their way, and I can't wait to see their faces when they open them pearly gates. Oh, 'cause I've got a deed to a mansion waiting on me way up high. When I move in, it's gonna be a big party going down in the by. Go to the promised land, I'm singing with the angel band. Gonna put my hand in the hand of a man. Going to the promised land. Thank you all very much. This next song is off of our latest studio record. It's called Appalachian Troubadour. Appalachian Troubadour, what are you waiting for? Saddle up your faith. The Lord takes care of the saints. All you gotta do is keep your head up, friend. We'll find love. She might be at your show and listen to your song. It might not be long till the winds of change start to blow your way, till the sun comes out on a rainy day. Oh, it might be long still. Either way, I know it will. All you gotta do just keep your head up, friend. Find love. Take one there, brother. No, you can't be treading on the past. Oh, the things you say. I think it's probably you say it. She would never have it that way. All you gotta do is keep your head up, friend, and you will find love again. All you gotta do is keep your head up, friend. We'll find love. This next song is called Warm You Up. Snow's falling down, baby, it's getting cold. Don't you think you need someone to hold? I know you're lost and lonely, I know you're blue. What if I told you, girl, that I am too? Warm you up down inside. Back and forth, this child I play. Don't wanna waste side. Let's light it up. Don't be shy. Thank you. Well, we are Jordan Allen, the Bellwethers. We're from kind of all over Kentucky, and I'll introduce the band to y'all a little bit later. We're very thankful to be here today, and it's just good to be here in Wise. This next song is kind of a newer tune for us. It's called Through the Window. It's about missing somebody that you love. I've been on the road for far too long. My nights are so lonely. This bed is so cold, and all that I dream of, all that gets me through is, girl, when I get home, the things we're gonna do. 'Cause I'm gonna love you till I can't no more. I'm gonna leave all your clothes on the floor. I'm gonna touch you, skin to skin, till sunlight comes through the window again. Brandon Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Just like a drunkard when his bottle runs dry, honey, I get so anxious without you by my side. 'Cause there ain't nothing like your loving, that much I know is true. And girl, when I get home, gonna prove it to you. Yeah, I'm gonna love you till I can't no more. I'm gonna leave all your clothes on the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna we're gonna take it down just a bit, if it's all right. This next song is also about missing somebody, but I'm thankful to have my wife and my 2 kids here today. They've probably not seen a show in over a year, so it's just good to have them here. And back in February of 2019, my wife was pregnant with our first child, and I was in Winder, Georgia, playing bass for a friend of mine's record, and we were there from a Sunday to a Wednesday. She called me on Sunday night, told me that her grandfather had passed away, and just one of those moments that I wish that I could have been there with her, and you know, I just couldn't, and I'm make a lot of sacrifices, and she makes infinitely more than I do for me to be able to do this. And so I wrote the first couple lines down there in Georgia, and I finished it when I got back home. And since it's become a love letter to her about how much I miss her, how much I love her, how much I can't wait to get back to her. And you know, we're all thankful to be out playing music this day and age, but there's nothing like being home with the ones that you love. And I say all that to say, if anybody here travels for a living or has a spouse or significant other that travels for a living, this song's for you, because it's not an easy thing to do. It takes a very special bond, a very strong bond, a lot of communication. So this one's for you if that's your situation. It's called Back Home to You, and you can find it on our latest full-length record, and you can stream that, or I totally forgot to set out merch today, but I'll pedal it to you out of the back of my van. If you're still a CD person, I drive a 01 van, so I'm very much still a CD person. If that's you, I can hook you up. Got very limited sizes in t-shirts, but we might have your size. And I think we might have a few stickers, so if you're interested, let us know. Back Home to You. Sitting underneath the Georgia sky, I've got reservations in my mind. I could call you up, but that ain't enough. Telephones won't tell you how I feel. I'm tired of the same old damn routines. I'm broke from the cost of chasing dreams. Got a few more days, I have to wait till I get past this. But baby, when I do, like a bolt of flash and lightning on its way to meet the ground, like a cowboy on the cattle drive on his way back into town. Just as fast as these wheels will take me, I'll be doing all I can do just to make big home. Lately I've been burying my pain. It's on my body in disarray. Being miles away from you right now ain't helping, but I guess I'll have to deal. But I promise on the day that I return, put into practice all the things I've learned, and make the most of being close to no one that can keep me from your touch. Like a bolt of flash and lightning on its way beneath the ground, like a cowboy on a cattle drive on his way back into town. Just as fast as these wheels will take me, I'll be doing all I can do just to make big home. I can't wait to put my car down and make my way up Highway 5. 'Cause like a bolt of flash and lightning on its way to meet the ground, like a cowboy on a cattle drive, on his way back into town. Just as fast as these wheels will take me, I'll be doing all I can do, just to make it home. Yeah, just to make it home. La 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 la. Thank you all. Both my parents are from Lee County, and I spent a lot of summers there growing up as a kid in Robbins Chapel and Keokee and Bennington and Jonesville. And so just this part of the world is very special to me, and I grew up with my dad not really being a songwriter, but he was a great storyteller. And driving through Jonesville with my dad is like the same history tour over and over. And so I wrote this song from my uncle's point of view. He used to tell me about all his family, his brothers and sisters coming back for the 4th of July. And my dad was the baby of the family and had one particular uncle that just really liked to tear it up when he came home. And my dad was always somehow responsible for finding him, and then somehow got the blame for the condition that he was in. And so this song's called Lee County Liquor, and it's about drinking back home with your buddies. For too long, I moved up here far away from my home. So familiar to say the least. I found my comfort in balling East. Yankees up here have a funny way of speech. They got the sour mash a little too weak. Came back to Virginia on the 4th of July. Me and my buddies gonna light up the night with that Lee County liquor. Ain't nothing sweeter. Jonesville, just like John Wayne, parade my GTO like a horse down Main. They call them staying up all night, getting all them little bars, gonna treat them dry. That Lee County liquor ain't nothing slicker, it won't straight to the bone. Lee County liquor's a nice little kicker, oh yeah, it tastes like gold. He said, I finally found you, I can't take it no more. You're coming home with me and you ain't leaving my side. But he ain't taking me without a fight. I miss that Lee County liquor, I ain't nothing slicker, it won't straight to the bone. Lee County liquor's a nice little kicker, oh yeah, it tastes like home. Yeah, like Lee County liquor, ain't nothing slicker, it won't straight to the bone. Lee County liquor's a nice little kicker, oh yeah, it tastes like home. This next song I wrote with my friend Blake Branston, and yeah, buddy. He wanted to write a song with me, and I kept telling him I didn't have anything to write about that day, and he said, "Well, just come over to the house anyway." And I'm very glad that I did, because we came out with this tune, which will be going on our next full-length record, and it's called "Off My Mind." About taking your problems and smoking them away, which I don't necessarily recommend because it doesn't take them away. You just forget about them for a while. All that I know is you and you. It looks like I'm all out to be. The cats don't play till Saturday. The fish ain't biting. It looks like rain, but I got a little hash afternoon. Never mind. Gonna smoke, gonna smoke. Whoa, it's been around too long, and it's high time I make it right. Gonna smoke, gonna smoke, gonna smoke. Whoa, I got an empty cup, so I roll one up tonight. Well, Monday morning rolls around again. I gotta make some dough, so I take it on the chin. Maybe I should quit, take another hit, hop inside my spaceship, leave this world behind. Gonna smoke, gonna smoke, gonna smoke. Down my mind, well, the work just sucks, so I roll one up tonight. Gonna smoke, gonna smoke, gonna smoke. Down my mind, it's been around too long, and it's high time I make it right. Turn on the news just to turn it off again. You wanna know why? 'Cause there ain't no difference between Fox News and CNN. There ain't nothing I can do about it. It might get better, but I hardly doubt it. The world is gone apart, it's so alright. Gonna smoke, gonna smoke, down my mind. I had enough, so I roll one up tonight. Gonna smoke, gonna smoke, gonna smoke, down my mind. Been around too long, and it's high time I make it right. Well, sitting at home, I might as well get stoned tonight. gonna do one maybe y'all might know if you do. Please sing along. It was just a second. These hot days are lovely on the strings. Y'all, let's give it up for Alex and Ben running the sound today, y'all. And a big thanks to the City of Wise for having us, Natasha, and all the fine folks that make this happen. We're just very thankful to be here today, and I want you all to make sure to come say hello. I see a lot of familiar faces, but a lot of new faces as well, so love meeting people, and we love seeing old friends. And yeah, we're Jordan Allen, the Bellwethers. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram and all the streaming services that there are. I think we're on, And yeah, we're going to be in Big Stone Gap in August at Kirkland's, August 13th. If y'all dig what you're hearing, y'all come see us. Thank y'all very much. This next tune here, also off of our latest record. And I grew up CCR and the Beatles and stuff like that, but I really wasn't introduced to Leonard Skinner until I met a man named Bud Light. His real name was John Gooden. But I worked a summer job with him. He was a custodian, and I worked closely with the custodians of the county. Back in the day, he'd go about 400 pounds, and he could drink a whole case of Bud Light and still stand. And that's where he got the name. And when I met him, he said, "I heard you play the guitar." He said, "Yeah." He said, "You ought to come down to my place in Bald Rock and bring your guitar, and there'll be all kinds of women and all kinds of beer, and we'll sing all night long." When we got down there, it was just him. And I really wasn't too surprised by that. But we started hanging out more because something in us just connected, and he introduced me to Leonard Skinner. He loved a few things in life. He loved Mark Martin, the Kentucky Wildcats, Prince, and Leonard Skinner. And he asked me if I'd listen to Leonard Skinner, and I said, "Not really." He said, "Son, you ain't never heard She-Gator." No, sir. Well, it went on to influence the way I wrote songs. Leonard Skinner was very impactful on me. So I wrote this tribute to my friend Sean Gooden down in Bald Rock, Kentucky, and you'll hear a little bit of Curtis Lowe on it. In 2014, I was young and lean, and I was working for the county school. We were giving North Middle a nice facelift, a bunch of kids using power tools. Well, my friend said, "Man, have you met Bud Light?" I said, "Buddy, I don't drink on the job." He said, "No, I'm talking about a real live man. That's what they call him, but his real name is Sean. I swear it is." Suicide campus from east to west, looking for legends of custodial kind. After 15 minutes, well, I gotta admit, I thought my buddy really lost his mind. But off in the distance, we saw a big man on a John Deere and giving it hell. Right away I knew that was him. We flagged him down and introduced ourselves. He said, "Come on down the ball ride and have a cold one on me. My cost you gas to get there. Should be entertaining us free. I heard you pick the guitar, bring down with you too. While at the moon all night long, so you squirt while the ladies swoon." That's all I had to hear. We had nothing to fear. I knew that man was gonna treat us right. We swiped phone numbers and I got the directions. We headed down on 92 that night. After 7 kisses and curves, we started to wonder what kind of mess we had gotten ourselves into. But I reminded them all that we were headed for greatness, and all the promises were never true. He said, "Come on down the ball ride, have a cool one on me. Might cost you gas to get there, but you be entertaining us free. I heard you pick the guitar, bring down with you too. While out the moon all night long, singing spirit while the ladies swoon." Yes, sir. Looking back, he delivered on most of them things, but I never did see no girls. But you know, I think that I'd be lying to myself if I said that he wasn't the most entertaining man in the whole world. Thankful that I passed cross to think about him most every day. Seems like not so long ago I could still hear him say, "Come on down the ball ride and have a cold one on me. My cost is to get there. We're going to do another one off of our latest full length. It's called Ain't Gotta Wonder. But before I do that, I'm going to introduce this fine band up here to y'all. Over here on the bass, we're forcing him to play bass, holding a gun to his head. He's a cello player. He's a mighty fine bass player as well. And singing harmonies from Bowling Green, Kentucky. Y'all welcome Mr. Josh Probst. Back here on the drummies, as he likes to call me, from Jellicksburg, Kentucky. I'll let you figure out where that's at. Mr. Sean Siler. Playing the guitar, shredding face, singing a little bit himself. From London, Kentucky, Brandon Johnson. Y'all make him welcome. A little bit. I have known you, you have known me for the better part of 30 years, and now we finally see what it's like to be lovers in a small town. Every skirmish, every fight seems to somehow get around. Side by do some screaming and some fussing every now and then. Not complain, but baby, at least I'm older. 'Cause you're mine, yeah, I am yours. Yeah, I ain't gotta wonder anymore. just wanted to say, we are Jordan down in the Bellwethers. I want to say big thanks to the town of Wise for having us. Y'all stick around. It's going to be a great day full of barbecue and music, and we're just honored to be here. We hope you've enjoyed yourselves. We know we've enjoyed ourselves. I hope that was reciprocated onto you. We are Jordan down in the Bellwethers from Kentucky, and y'all come say hello. Now this next song will be our last song, and it's also off of our latest record, and wrote it with a friend of ours named Brandon Campbell. And this song's about breaking free of chains. And I believe each and every person here is created in the image of an almighty creator, and what that means is that you're not meant to live in chains. And chains can come in many different forms, whether that be cultural or social, or a relationship or a job. It can bind you down. But that's not what your creator wants for you. He wants you to break free of those chains and break free of that sin and know him and a free pardon of it. Breaking free of chains. This song's called Fly. God bless y'all very much. How long have you been in here praying to be free? How long have you been told, my dear, how to act and who to be? The cage bird does much more than sing. Don't shout, you got wings. Elevate yourself onto the stage. Go on and fly. Back up things you lay